and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking all about 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 5, and the title of this episode is Love Takes Hostages. In this video, we're going to be talking all about Mike and Natalie, but before we get started, do me a big favor and give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on future uploads. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into talking about these two because I thought there was a lot of things throughout their scene that I thought was hilarious, especially Natalie. I just feel like Natalie is crazy. She's crazy. So Natalie and Mike are headed to Oklahoma to spend Thanksgiving with Mike's mom. Natalie obviously isn't a morning person because Mike is trying to be playful with her, but she has her face turned up and she's pushing his hand, away from her. Now, Mike, he's very excited to see his mom and explains how their birthdays are close to each other's. Now, Natalie, she's so dramatic when she rolls down the window and she's like going like this, and he's telling her to brush off all like the negative energy, throw it out the window. That didn't seem to work one bit because she still had an attitude. That energy was still off. Now, Natalie says that she couldn't sleep the night prior because she's unsure if Mike's mom likes her. Her reason for feeling this way is because his mom wanted Tamara to object to their wedding. Natalie gets real snappy and gets to roll in her neck, telling Mike that only natives can make her Ukrainian dish because it's traditional. And then she proceeds to sneeze in a way that I've never seen before. When she sneezed and plugged her nose, do any of you do that, or have you ever noticed that? I thought it was hilarious because I've never seen anyone sneeze and plug their nose while they sneeze. Now, Natalie says that Mike ignores her feelings and it bothers her a lot. He pretends that there is not a problem, but we all know that there is. I think that they both dismiss each other's feelings. And at this point, I'm just very neutral when it comes to these two. I really don't have any words when it comes to these two because I feel like they both dismiss one another. So Trish is there waiting at the airport. She says that she doesn't think that Mike and Natalie are meant for each other, adding that she's not happy that they got married. She greets her son and then greets Natalie in a dry way, and it was just awkward. Now, when Natalie compliments her shirt, Trish responds, "Oh yeah, what about it?" Because Natalie's like, "I like your shirt." She's trying to be nice by paying her a compliment, and so Trish looks at her shirt and she's like, "Oh yeah, what about it?" Like, lady, just say thank you. Just say thank you, y'all. I mean, dang. So this dinner, it should definitely be very interesting. Now, how about when Mike's mom says the last time she saw them, they got to know each other a bit and they didn't have any confrontations, and then under her breath says, "Although I would have loved to," and then laughs. Now, Natalie at the airport, she sits on the luggage while Mike rolls her out of the airport. And Natalie is hoping that regardless to what happens, that Mike will be on her side. Well, Natalie can just keep hope alive. Because when you have a mama's boy, there's no way he's going to be on your side. I don't care if your wife, whoever, I don't care if your girlfriend or wife, whoever you are. Mama's boys do not take sides. Most of the time, they don't check their moms. So, like I said, she could just keep hope alive with that. Now, in the next scene, they make it to Mike's mom's house and are greeted at the door by Mike's mom's dog and porcelain piggies, okay? Natalie says that she's more of a modern girl and felt like, she was at a museum in Mike's mom's house. Now, that right there, I thought was flipping hilarious, okay? This is my thing. Natalie is flip-floppy because she's afraid or doesn't know if Mike's mom will accept her. But on the same token, I feel like she had a little bit of her energy was off even in the morning. She said she's not a morning person. She blamed on that. But, her attitude was off with that. Then when his mom was talking to her, they were sitting at the kitchen table. And she had bought a cake. First of all, his mom bought a cake with both their names on it or whatever. And so when she was saying, have you ever thought of doing a transcript or something like that? Mike's mom said to Natalie. And Natalie was like, "I want to do what I like." Just all of that head and neck rolling and stuff. It's just too much. It's too much. And someone can easily take offense to you moving your head and doing all of that. So I just feel like Natalie is definitely flip-floppy. She wants to be received or liked by his mom, but I think you set the tone for positivity, and that you just, I know what you did, but okay, I'm just here to be cordial and support my husband. Then it maybe would have prompted Trish to maybe be on her best behavior, but being that she's getting that vibe from Natalie, I think she's going to most definitely like stir some stuff up at this Thanksgiving dinner. But she did, she just simply wanted to know from her, have you thought of transcript? And Natalie rode her neck, because our life is short and I want to do what I want to do and all of this stuff. She didn't even need to do this. She said, oh no, she could have said, no, I never thought of that, but thank you so much for the idea or something like that. But all of that neck rolling and I'm gonna do what I want to do, that's kind of rude. Ain't no kind of to it. That's rude. So, like I said, I did think it was funny though when they was walking around that house and Natalie said it looked more like a museum, and she's more of a modern girl, because you already know Natalie thinks that she is just top tier. Okay, Natalie thinks that she's so high class and they're low class. You know that. So to me, when she said it looked like a museum, it was fun shade, like. It was shady, but it was funny, okay? Natalie says that at 36 years old, Mike still calls his mom mommy, and she finds that to be very odd. Another thing that I'm gonna point out that I thought was so funny with this episode was when they were walking around the house and she shows them their bedroom or where they're gonna stay, and they're greeted by a wall full of those porcelain piggies. And I'm gonna tell you, that probably would have creep me out. I was like, we're gonna have to get a hotel somewhere close by, because when people have like porcelain dolls and, like in her case, porcelain piggies everywhere, it probably would have like creeped me out a little bit. I'm just, if any of you have that, please don't take offense to what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, if you walked in a room and somebody had a room full of dolls and stuff, then like porcelain glass eyes, you probably be a little scared, unless that's your thing. You wouldn't feel that way. But if you're not used to that, then you would be. And it was funny because Natalie was like, why the piggies, and Trish didn't really like give an explanation. And I would like to actually know that too. What is it? Because we all have different things that we like to collect, and certain things that we gravitate towards, whether it be butterflies or like jewelry or candles, things like that. So it's like, why the porcelain piggies? What is the story behind that? What is her love for that? But again, I just really thought this was a funny episode with these two. I thought it was hilarious in my opinion. And I'm very curious to see, like I said, how this Thanksgiving is going to go, because his mom has pretty much made it clear, she says she doesn't want no bad stuff. And, she's not basically accommodating Natalie as far as the food is concerned, that, they could just go down to the river and get a moccasin, which I learned from a lot of my besties here that is a snake. So it's like, it's just too much. With these two, I see it getting worse. So I'm very, very curious and excited to see the episode 6, I believe it will be. So let me know your thoughts on Mike and Natalie in this episode of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 5. Again, the title of this episode is Love Takes Hostages. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on future uploads coming up this week. And again, I appreciate all of your love and continuous support on all of my videos, all the love and support that you showed on my videos from last week. I truly appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Again, I look forward to talking to you in that comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.